The Soviet training system was built on one core principle: total domination through discipline, strength, and endurance. It was not just about training harder, but training smarter, using a scientific approach to build fighters who were strong, fast, and mentally unbreakable. Soviet fighters didn't just lift weights, they trained like Olympic athletes. They used clean and jerks, snatches, squats, and deadlifts to develop explosive power that translated into their punches. Kettlebells were a staple. Swings, snatches, and presses strengthened their grip and core, making every strike feel like a hammer. But weight training was only part of the equation. Fighters performed endless pull-ups, dips, and push-ups to build functional strength. Instead of lifting heavy for size, they lifted for speed, endurance, and efficiency. Their conditioning was brutal. Long-distance runs built stamina, sprints developed explosive endurance, and jump rope drills improved footwork and rhythm. Fighters would shadow box with weights, train for hours without breaks, and push past exhaustion to ensure their bodies never quit when it mattered most. But endurance wasn't just about running, it was about mental toughness. Fighters swam in freezing rivers, trained in harsh weather, and sometimes even sparred while exhausted to simulate real fight conditions. They trained not just to fight, but to outlast and break their opponents mentally. In the Soviet system, skill was everything. Every punch, step, and slip was drilled to perfection. Fighters spent hours practicing combinations, defensive maneuvers, and counterattacks until their reactions became instinctive. Coaches were meticulous, breaking down every movement to ensure efficiency and precision. Sparring wasn't just about fighting, it was about strategy. Fighters were trained to adapt, analyze their opponents, and control the ring. Their footwork was sharp, their defense impenetrable, and their attacks calculated. What truly set Soviet fighters apart was their mindset. They weren't just trained to fight, they were trained to win at any cost. Fighters were taught to embrace pain, endure suffering, and push beyond their limits. Visualization exercises helped them see victory before stepping into the ring. Meditation kept their minds sharp and emotions controlled. They practiced focus drills, trained in isolation, and even sparred in extreme conditions to test their resilience. Every part of Soviet training was designed to build a complete fighter, one who was powerful, precise, and mentally unshakable. They weren't just athletes, they were warriors, trained for total dominance. The result? Fighters who didn't just compete, they conquered.